All right, I'd like to call this meeting for November 19th for the Lorain City School Board to order. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Ballard.
Here.
Ms. Nazario. Here. Ms. Johnson.
Here.
Mr. Sturgill.
Here.
Mr. Williams.
Here.
And stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Recognition of visitors. As you know, we have some board members elect here. Everyone else is part of the normal team. And I need approval of minutes for October 16th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Nazario. Yes. Ms. Johnson.
Next, we have old business. Seeing no old business, report and recommendations of our treasurer.
I have items 8.01 through 8.04 for approval. Water.
I've got a water.
There's one right.
Great, thanks.
Motion to approve.
Did you call for a motion? You already
She
called?
motioned.
Okay.
And a
Now
second.
support?
You second?
Second.
The treasurer.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ms. Nazario.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson. And Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Is that it, Jim?
That's it.
All right, thank you. Report and recommendations of the CEO.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like the board to consider for approval items 9.01 to 9.09.
So moved. Support. Second.
And if I could just speak very, very briefly, there's actually a nice substantial pay raise for one of our employees in here. I understand that obviously we had a levy that didn't pass and we need to do a lot of reduced spending. But I just want to give a quick shout out to the technology department. They have trimmed the number of people they need to operate, even though we went one-to-one for all students and all staff that we didn't have before, and still saved well deep into six figures as a result of the expertise that they bring to the table. So again, my recommendation for that pay raise is based on that premise that we need to invest in those people to make sure that we get the work done.
Up to this
It's
point.
doable when you have the right people. We've got the right people.
Can I ask what number that is?
It's in 9.03, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't see it on the one last night on the board doc.
Yeah, it's a $2.50 pay raise for.
Dr. Graham,
I
as
wanted
part of our
to-
process, it would not need to be board approved, we do it through our personal action form process. So that kind of pay raise would just go through our normal procedures.
Okay, thank you.
Not necessarily board approved.
But I still want to make sure that was public. Thank you.
Correct,
Yep,
correct,
thank you.
yes.
Thank you. Okay, roll call?
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Nazario.
Yes.
And Ms. Johnson.
I'd like the board to consider for approval 10.01 to 10.19 operation matters.
So moved.
Support.
Roll call?
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Nazario.
Yes.
And Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
And that's all I have.
Okay, at this point, I would like to get a motion to suspend the order for our executive session to discuss
The employment of personnel.
the employment and personnel.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Ms. Nazario.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson. And Mr. Williams.
Yes.
And we need to come out and make any other.
There'll be
votes today?
no, I'll be making no recommendations after.
All right, very good. So there will be no further, are we still rolling? There will be no further votes after executive session, so thank you all for joining us.
And one more vote for it to actually enter.
And I need a motion to enter executive.
Motion to go into executive session for items as stated?
Roll call.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Sturgill.
Yes.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Ms. Nazario.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
And Mr. President, I would like to invite everybody that's in the room to stay with us in executive session, except for Joe. Not personally Joe, but actually, stay if you want, I guess.
I'm good.
Absolutely. Oh, we got to do that in 5 minutes.
What's that?